You're about to be seen as the visionary that you always have been. You have this beautiful energy within you that feels like somebody who is actively working against what their environment tried to force them into. The examples I was being given is like if you grew up your whole life being told to be quiet or to, stop doing that, stop doing this. There's like something about you like breaking out of the shackles of that, being like, no, I'm going to be my most vibrant, vivacious self because you told me not to. And other things too that are coming through are like if you've been in environments where you were always told to doubt yourself or you were always told, be careful, don't do this, don't do that. It's like you're breaking free from that and just wanting to live the most authentic, most aligned version of self. And you're not afraid. Like that's really what's coming through. You're not afraid to take chances at this time, but you're coming to this point after having a lot of conflict along your path, a lot of interactions that left you feeling like you were going against the grain, where it's like every time you tried to show more of yourself, you were kind of fed back something that was more negative, something that was trying to revert you back. But again, you kept persevering, kept pushing through. And that's why you have shortened the journey to your abundance. Again, there's something about you being seen as the visionary that you are. You are somebody who has these really bright, beautiful ideas. And I'm getting the sense that you have started putting action towards them. You've started really pouring energy and love into your ideas, taking them more seriously, taking yourself more seriously. It's like something to do with you recognizing your own potential. And that is what's allowing somebody else or some sort of entity, whether this is like a company or something along those lines, to recognize your potential as well, because this is the energy that you're emanating out. And I'm seeing official documents being significant. So some of you are coming into contracts with businesses, brands even could be significant. Wanting to build some sort of enterprise seems significant here as well. But this is something to do directly with your wealth that is coming from you, again, acting in alignment, showing your authenticity, being able, like I just feel this energy of like being able to be gifted by the divine, something that you've already gifted yourself. So it's like you've come to this knowing within yourself so firmly that now it's only a matter of time that your environment starts reflecting this back to you. And I just feel like you're about to be chosen. You're about to be seen again. And there's something again about your energy that is such a balance of discernment, intelligence, honesty over your situation, your life, because you've gone through so many experiences where it's like you've gained this knowledge. Those were necessary stepping stones, building blocks for you to become the version that you are now. And you actually allowed past experiences that could have made somebody else crumble or fall back into themselves. You actually took those and made them like forged more power out of them. I really feel like you are burning so brightly right now. I feel like you're moving in such an aligned way. And again, that's what's going to pay off in this next chapter. There's some sort of closure that is happening here when it comes to you feeling like your situation is as good as it can get. Like this kind of tight hold or tight grasp that perhaps you've held on to certain elements of your environment, feeling really safe, feeling like, well, I can't let go of this because if I do, that means that, I won't have anything. I think you've really worked through those wounds and you've allowed this kind of opening. I'm seeing like a heart opening for this collective being very significant, where you've opened your heart, you've released your grip, and that's what's allowing this abundance to really flow towards you at this time. The next 2 months are going to be very significant when it comes to this. You may be seeing feathers, you may be receiving flowers, fans even are significant, like hand fans. I'm even seeing carousels or carousels with the horses going up and down being significant. Something about your like inner child play coming more out to surface as well. You gifting yourself a new perspective. There's something about you rehashing or reviewing past situations and looking at them through a new lens, looking at them through a lens of gratitude for who you are now, for what you're accomplishing now. That is almost kind of like putting past experiences that used to torment you or haunt you. It's giving there's like a lightening of that energy because you're able to view them now in a different perspective because of where you're at now and where you're heading. And this abundance that's coming in feels, again, like something you yourself crafted, created, worked towards, watered, gardened. It's like you really put in the efforts and it's being rewarded. And you're going to feel like, again, this gift from the divine where you're finally receiving what you feel you earned. Okay, there's like karmic justice at play in this. You've done so much of the healing, you've done so much of the shadow work, you've really released, again, your grips on the way that life was unfolding for you. And that's exactly what your angels, guides, the universe wanted from you, so that you could allow whatever is meant to come in to come in. And I do feel like you've released a lot of your burdens, a lot of your blockages, and that this next chapter that you're stepping into is going to have you feeling so much more free, even more authentically aligned, which again is something that you've been actively working on, that I feel like you're really in the energy of. But through that authenticity, through you being kind of acting in a more free way, again, it's bringing in more of that energy. You're about to be recognized and your ideas are about to be valued. So expect major abundance coming directly from something that you yourself planted, that you yourself watered, and it's so deserving. I'm sending you so much love.